Hello everyone, good morning. Can you confirm audible or not? So where we stopped in the last session? Where we stopped in the last session? The last session we discussed about flow controls and then we discussed about anonymous functions or not. Yes or no? Anonymous functions or lambda functions, right? Anonymous functions or lambda functions. Up to here we discussed. So anyone have any questions so far? Anyone have any questions? Anyone want me to repeat any topic? Any questions, anyone? No? Shall we move to the next one then? Okay, the next one is like input and output. There has one small topic is there. For example, in your requirement, if you want to ask some values dynamically, okay, if you write like n1 equals to 10, one variable if you created like this, the n1 value is like always 10. N1 value is like always 10. But my question is, this N1 is expecting, this N1 is expecting the value is not like a hard-coded value. The N1 is expecting the value is like a dynamic. Okay, sometimes if I ask N1 value, the person he is going to pass like a 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or like this he is going to pass. So I want to ask some values as an inputs to my N1 dynamically, not like a hard-coded values. So how you can expect the values dynamically from the end user? How we can expect the values dynamically from the end user? For that purpose, we have one predefined method is there. Input is the method. Input is the function, you can say. Input is the function. Now tell me, so far we have used some functions, right? Some predefined functions. Tell me which functions we used so far. Okay, one function we use it frequently. That is like what? Print is the function or not? Which is used for what? Which is used for what? Just print an output or not. If you want to show some message to the end user, we used this method or not. You used this function or not to print to Sachin. Then what happened in the output? You can see like Sachin or not. Now, I want inputs dynamically. This Sachin may be hard coded or this Sachin may be like a dynamic value also. Whatever it may be, my print is going to print the output to the end user or not. My input is the function. It is going to expecting some values dynamically from the end user. My input is the function. It is expecting some values dynamically from the end user. Got my point? Dynamically from the end user. So how we can get the input values dynamically means there has two ways over there. One is like input. Another one is like we have command line arguments also there. Command line arguments. Through command line arguments also, we can pass some inputs to your program. So first let's go with the input. Now let me open our workspace folder. Open recent Python. The next one is like input is the function. So input dot py. N1 equals to 10, N2 equals to 20, my sum equals to N1 plus N2 and then print sum. Okay, so this is like a general thing. Py input dot py, you can get the output is like 30. But our requirement is what? I want to ask some values dynamically. So how we can ask the inputs dynamically? By using which method? By using which method? By using input is the method, ask the value. What is the value? Which value you want? Okay, enter n1 value. Like this, you can give the proper message to the end user. End user can read it and give the proper input to you or not. Enter n2 value. Okay, done. So input is the function. It's take like one parameter. You can pass that parameter like this. Okay. Now, if I execute this statement, now see, first it is going to ask for what? Enter n1 value or not. Now, what is the n1 value? Just 200. After that, the next statement is what? N2, enter N2 value or not. Here, my N2 value is like 100. Now, once you given this N1 and N2 values, they find the sum N1 plus N2 and finally you get the sum or not. Now tell me, what is the return by seeing this output? What is the return type of input? What is the return type of input? What is the return type of input?
String.
It's a string, right? It's simply concat, right? See this, it is going to return whatever the value you entered, that value returned, stringified value, it is going to return or not. So my n1 value is like stringified 200, n2 value is like stringified 100. Now, if you want to convert this stringified number into number, we have one method is there. Int is the method. Okay, we not discussed about these methods for now. Just parsing methods you can use like int. At the time of Python predefined functions discussion, okay, we are going to discuss like int, string, all these things. Okay, so for now, just convert one stringified number into your integer. How we can convert stringified number into integer using int. Now, can you come here? Can you run it? Py input.py. Now n1 value you can enter, n2 value you can enter. The value is like 30 or not. Yes or no? Now n1 value 100, n2 value and the value is like this. So if you want dynamically some values, then you can go with what? Input value, input function. This is one way. Another way is what? Another way is what? We have one more way also there to pass the data dynamically to your program, like through command line arguments. Okay, when these command line arguments we can pass to your program, whenever you completed your source code, once your source code you written, while executing the program, we can pass some data. How we can execute the program? For example, you written like, okay, one program simply 1.py is there. How we can execute py1.py or not? To this particular program, I want to pass some data dynamically. Okay, here my n1 value 10, n2 value 20, and my sum. Okay, I don't want hard code like this. Again, the same story. I don't want to hard code like this. If you don't want to hard code like this, I want to pass the values dynamically or not. If you want to pass the values dynamically, there has another way is like through command line arguments. Okay, with this command we are going to run the program, right? You can pass through this command some arguments to your program. So how we can pass? When it is possible, while running your program with this command, you can pass the command line arguments in the command prompt. Okay, whenever you pass the data while running this command like this, these arguments we can say like a command line arguments. Yes or no? Okay, now the question is, you pass the data to this particular program, that's okay. But how we can take the data, that is an important or not? Okay, how we can take the command line arguments which is come to my program or not? Now see, command line args dot py, my n1 10, n2 20, my sum equals to n1 plus n2, and then my print of sum. Now come here, py command line arguments 30 answer. How we can pass the command line arguments? Through this command, if you pass some data like this, okay, py command line arguments dot py. After that space, you can give some value. After that space, you can give some value. You can give some value. Now, through this command, through this Python command, whatever the arguments you passed, those arguments we can say like a command line arguments. Now, see, you are passing the command line arguments to my Python program. In this program, how we can take the command line arguments, how we can take those arguments, that is the question. How we can take the command line arguments which is come to my program. For that purpose, we have one predefined variable is there. One predefined variable is there in Python to hold all your command line arguments. That variable name is like argsv. That variable name is like argsv. Okay, that is inside one of the module. The module concept is not discussed at this moment. Okay, we not discussed it. So the syntax also you may not know. So don't worry about that one. For now, just you can remember or not, no problem at all. Okay, in the system module, we already discussed one of the module. Did you remember? If you want to see the Python compiled code, Python program compiled code, we have, okay, we ran one command that day. Okay, py hyphen m py underscore compile and your Python program you return. Here hyphen m is like a module. Py compile is the module I said or not. Here also there has one module is there. That module name is like sys is the module. From this particular module, I want to import one of the variable called as a argsv is the variable. At this moment, you don't know about this line syntax. Don't worry, just leave it. Just leave it. Don't think more about that one. Our goal is like command line arguments. Okay, how we can pass. If you want to take the command line arguments, how we can take it means one of the variable like argsv is the variable inside which module? System module. What is module? We not discussed. We'll discuss later. Okay, now can I print my argsv? Can I print my argsv? How we can print it? Okay, simply you can normal way. One variable you have, how we can print? You can print like this or not. Now, can you come here? You passed some arguments. Now, if I click on enter, now see my argsv printed the value like this. Now tell me, my argsv hold after this py command, how many arguments you passed? Those all arguments they hold in the list format or not? Yes or no? Those all arguments hold in the list format or not? In the list, how many elements are there? In the list, how many elements are there?
3.
Okay, 3 elements. So how it is like calculated? After this particular command, py command, how many you passed? All are treated like command line arguments only or not? So after py command, this is one argument, this is one argument, this is one argument. Total how many arguments? 3 arguments or not? All these 3 arguments are in which type? All these 3 arguments are in which type?
Array.
Okay, all these 3 elements. So see, all these 3 elements. So first element is which type? String. This one also string. All these elements are in string type only or not? But finally, argsv is which type? High level argsv is which type? Come on.
Array.
Which type? Argsv is like a list type or
List.
not? Okay, argsv is like a list type or not? Yes or no? Argsv is like a list type. So once you have a list, it's a kind of array only. You can think how we can retrieve the data from the array by using, come on, by using index, right? By using index we can retrieve it or not? So if I retrieve from the list first element, my first element is what? This one. If you want to retrieve the second element is what? Your 0 or not? Okay, third element, fourth element. Now tell me, n1 is which one? Which element in the argsv? Come on. 0th one or first one? First. Okay. The n2 is like which element? Second one or not? Second one or not? Okay, now can I give some other values now? 100 and 200. Now it gives me 100, 200 like this. Again, args-v is like a list type. Each and every element is like a string type only or not. So that how we can convert your stringified number into a number? How we can convert your stringified number into a number using int, method. So whenever you convert that, my 100 plus 200 is like what? 300, you can get it or not. So this is the way you can pass the inputs to your program or not. Okay, one is like input function, you can use it. One is like input function, you can use it. Another one is like what? Another one is like what? Through command line arguments also, we can pass the data to the program. Command line arguments, whenever you pass the data, how we can take the command line arguments data in your program? Using one of the variable called as a args, okay, argv, argv. That is inside which module? That is
System module.
SYS module or not. For example, if I comment this one, will it work or not work? What error you can get it? Name argsv is not defined or not. So my argsv directly, it's not a member in the Python. My argsv is the member inside SYS module or not. My argsv is the member inside which module? SYS module or not. Agreed? Here, okay? Okay, so the question is how we can hold the data which is coming through command line arguments into your program by using argsv variable which is inside the SYS module or not. Okay, once you have the argsv is which type? Argsv is which type? It's like a list type. In the list, how we can take the data? Okay, multiple ways are there. At the time of list discussion, we'll see. But here, how we can take the data? Simple way tell. Through index, we can take it or not? Yes or no? So first value, how we can take it? 0. Second value 1. Third value 2. Like that, we can take it. Okay, once you have that element in the argsv list, all the elements are in which format? Which type? All the elements are in which type?
String.
All string type. Okay, once you have a string, can you convert it into a number? We have some conversion methods are there. Using those methods, okay, we can convert it or not. Okay, at the time of Python predefined methods functions discussion, you can see this into string, bool, all these methods we can discuss. Up here, okay? How we can pass the inputs to your program? Using input. Another one is like command line arguments. So the next topic is like operators. The next topic is like operators. Any programming language you can take it. Any programming language you can take it. So how many operators frequently we are going to use? Come on, any programming language. Come on, frequently used operators. Arithmetic operators, right? Frequently we are going to use or not? Arithmetic. Next. Arithmetic. Next. Come on. Relational. Relational. Okay, next. Logical. Logical operator also. Logical. Next.
Conditional.
Ternary. Okay. Ternary. Ternary will work or not work? Here. Ternary. Somebody told. Okay. We can check that one. The next.
Conditional operator.
Membership. Membership operator. Membership. Conditional, which are come under conditional? Identity is there. Identity. The next one is like bitwise. Bitwise operators also there. Okay, the next one is like assignment operators. Assignment operators also there. Okay, frequently used operators. Now tell me, what is operator first of all? Okay, which one we can say like this is like an operator? Okay, how we can say what is an operator in any programming language? Operator, how it is looks like first of all? Okay, simple. It's like a symbol, right? It's like a symbol most of the times. It's like a symbol. Otherwise, if it is like logical operators, we have like a some predefined okay names are there. And or not predefined keywords are there, right? And or not, like it's like a predefined keywords or not. Okay, most of the times my operator is like a symbol. Okay, what kind of operation it is going to perform? For example, you can take like a plus. It's like an operator or not? It is come under arithmetic operator. It is come under arithmetic operator. Now tell me, okay, operator is going to do some work with what? For example, you have okay some value, a value and b value is there, a plus b is there. Now this is the operator. It is going to work with what? A and b or not? Now my question is, here a comma b terminology is what we can say, plus we can say like a operator. Okay, what about a and b? A and b terminology wise we call like what?
Operands.
Operands. Terminology wise we can say like what? Operands or not? Okay, now based on the operands count, we can say like only one operand is there. Okay, that is like single unary operator. Work with only one operand. Okay, work with perform some operations with the two operands. Okay, only one operand is there. Okay, that is like unary. For example, two operands are there. Okay, that is like what? Binary.
Binary.
Okay, three operands are there. Okay, it's like a ternary, like this different names are there. Ternary. Okay, so operator, it's like most of the times it's like a symbol. It is going to work with some operands or not. It's going to work with some operands. In this case only, if you observe, okay, a and b are like what? Operands, and plus is like what? Operator or not? Plus is like an operator. Okay, let's write all the arithmetic operators. Let's write all the arithmetic operators. Perform operations. Okay, all arithmetic operations. Perform all arithmetic operations. Come on, can anyone tell me? Just I'm going to write the code. Okay, write it. Take two values a, b, and perform all arithmetic operations. My a is like 10 and my b is like 20. Perform all arithmetic operators. How many operators are there? Frequently you to tell me. A plus b. So next, a minus b. Okay, the next one is like this is the one. The next one is like division, right? The next one is like module. The next two stars you can put exponent. The next one is like double division. I think 9 and 10, you know or not, I don't know. But first these three, okay, these remaining five, everyone knows or not? Yes or no? Answers tell me. 30 minus 10, 200. What about this one? 7 and 8. What is the answer? 7 and 8. Answer is what? 7. A by B. Exact answer in Python. A value 10 by 20. Okay. 0.5. 0.5 you can get it. Next, this one, A percentage B. A percentage B. Remainder is what? While dividing 10 with 20, okay, remainder is what? Remainder is like 10 only, right? 20 zeros, 0. 10 minus 0, 10. The remainder is like what? 10. Okay, let me execute this one. Py arithmetic dot py. Now see 0.5 remainder is like 10 now, always. A star star B. Okay, and A by B. Tell me what is this? Hmm? Line number 9, by seeing that answer you can tell it's a power. Okay, 10 to the power of 20. 10 to the power of 20. Okay, then the time we can get this answer. Okay, a double division is there, right? Okay, it is always take while divided, it's take like a floor value. It's take like a floor value. Okay, for example, 0.5 is the actual value. The floor value is what? Okay, after pointing how much is there, it's not a matter. It's take only floor value 0. It's take only the floor value is like 0. If you want to, you can change the name so that you can easily understand. Okay, 22 by, okay, 10. 22 by 10. Now answer is what? 22 by 10. Division is like 22 by 10. Okay, here exact like 2.2. So only the floor value means it's like 2 only or not. Only the floor value means it's like 2 only or not. Now see, it's like 2 only. Okay, these all are come under arithmetic, frequently used. The next one is like, what is assignment? What is assignment operator? What is assignment operator?
Equals
N1
equal to.
equal symbol, right? Most of the times we are going to use, right? N1 equals to 10. N1 equals to 10. It's like an equal symbol or not. It is come under assignment operator. Okay. The next one is like relational, tell me. Relational. Relational dot py. Come on, which are come under relational? A value 10, B value 20, B value 20, print relational. A greater than is 1. Next, print A less than is 1. A less than is the 1. Next,
A less than or equal to. A
okay,
greater than or equal.
A greater than or equals to also there in Python. The next one is like A less than or equals to also there in Python. Okay, frequently used, some other we not use. Okay, you can come to know in the internet. The next one, print not equals also there.
Not equal to.
Also there. Now print equals also there or not. Okay, relational operators all are always gives me which input, always gives me, okay, which output. I mean, the return value is what? Always a boolean or not. Okay, here the boolean values are like a true false, right? It is going to give like either true or false most of the times. Okay, now can I py relational? Okay, now it gives me some values like this or yes or no. Okay, okay. The next one is like logical. Now tell me which keywords are there for logical. Already we did.
And or not.
Okay, we have and or not. These all are come under logical or not. Now tell me, okay, most of the people knows about the and or not. Now tell me, and mathematical. Okay, we have and operator is there. How it is going to work? This is my first expression. First expression and the second expression. my first expression is like true and my second expression also true, then that time my final output is like what? True or not? Yes or no? Any one of the expression is like false, okay? Any one of the expression is like false, my final output is like what? False only or not? Yes or no? False only or not? This is the way it's going to work, right? Okay, but here something, okay, different way we are going to use the concept. The theory is like same only, okay, different way we are going to use it. Now tell me, if I write like this, a equals to 10, okay, a equals to 20 and b equals to 30. Okay, b also I have, b equals to 30. Now tell me, what is the output? What is the output? A equals to 20 and b equals to 30. My output is like what? False or not? My output is like false or not? Yes or no? Now, a equals to 10 and print Sachin. First of all, it is valid or invalid? First of all, it is valid or invalid?
Well,
Okay, it is like 100% valid. It is like 100% valid. So the output is, so the output is what? What is the output? My question is, when, okay, for this, what is the output? And for this one, what is the output? What is the output? So when my end logical operator execute the next statement, when my logical operator execute the next statement,
When it is
whenever
true.
my first statement is like true, whenever my first statement or previous statement is like true, then only it is go to the next statement or not. If my first statement or previous statement is like false, will it go to the next statement or not go?
No.
It never go to the next statement. Why? You know, if I go to the next statement also, my final output never change, right? If one statement is like false, my final output is like false, irrespective of the second statement value or not. So that whenever my end first value is like false, it will never go to the next statement. Whenever my first statement is like true, then only it is going to execute the next level statement or next expression. So first tell me, okay, here you can write a value is like 10, b value is like 20. Okay, now I want to print a is equals to 20 and my print of Sachin. If I write like this, it is valid statement or invalid statement? Is it like valid statement or invalid statement? Valid or invalid? 100%.
valid.
A is equals to 20. True or false?
False.
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 Whenever it is false, it will never go to the next level expression. Whenever it is like false, my final output is what? No need to check any other expressions. What is my final output? False only or not. It will never go to the next level expression. Whenever, okay, if you write something like this also, okay, instead of print any statement you can write, any statement you can write. Okay, there is no use. Why? Because it will never go to the next level statement or not. It will never go to the next level statement. So that my output is like false only. My output is like false only. Yes or no? Come on. My output is like false only. Now, what I'm going to do is A equals to 10. Okay, B equals to 20. The output is what? Here true, so that it is go to the next level statement. Here also true. All the statements like true. Next statements are not there. Each and every expression is like true only. The final output is like what? True only, right? The final output is like true only or not. My final output is like true. Now, instead of this one, if I write like Sachin, then what is my final output? What is my final output? First one is like A equals to 10. True or false? True. So that it is go to the next level statement. The next level statement is what? Print Sachin. So next level, we don't have any statements. So that whenever it's like print Sachin, my Sachin is going to execute it. That statement is going to execute. It's not like a true false or something. That statement got executed or not. Yes or no? Okay. Now, why this none? Can anyone justify? Why this none? Why this none? What is this none? Very simple. This is one statement. Na? This is one statement or not. Any statement you can execute. That statement may give some value back to you or not. If it is a function, that is a written value. If it is like a normal statement, that statement also gives me some result back to you or not. Yes, no. Any statement gives some result back. That statement result can I hold with what? One variable. Yes or no? Can I hold with one variable? Now, can I print that variable? What is this? Output value. Can anyone guess? What is this output value? What is this output value?
True.
True. None. Why? Because see, the logical operators A is equals to 10. That's okay. True. The next one is like true, then only it returns me true. Now see, B is equals to 20. Okay, let's go with here. This statement returns me what? First one is like true, and the second one is like true only, Boolean only. All the expressions gives me the Boolean. The next statement is not there, so that this particular statement returns me what? This statement returns me what? This time it's like true. Okay. Now this one is what? First statement is true. That the reason it is go to the next statement. Next statement is not there. All are like Boolean values only. Okay, which is all operands gives me the Boolean value operated with AND logical operator. So my final output is what? False. Okay, it returns me false. Okay, but in between, if you write other than Boolean value like this, some statement, if you write like this, now see, first statement true or false? Come on, first statement true or false? True.
True.
Okay, whenever it is like true, my end go to the next level statement or not? Yes or no? My end go to the next level statement, yes or no? Tell me. My end go to the next level statement. Whenever it is go to the next level statement, what is my statement? It is gives me the Boolean value. Now it is like a normal statement. Print some value. Now. Come on. Next level statement is what? Print some value. So print Sachin. Print Sachin. Now it is going to print that Sachin value or not. Print Sachin value or not. Now tell me, this print Sachin returns me what? Function call always returns me what? Function call gives me some value, right? My question is, print Sachin, what is the return type of print? How we can find the print return type? How we can find the print return type?
Yes,
You don't know? Very simple. Don't think more. Any statement return type, if you want, print Sachin. This is the statement. Can you hold with what? One variable. Okay. Can I write the variable value like this? Variable value like this. Now, can you come here? Okay. Now, if you run it, what is the return type of my print call?
None.
None. My print call return type is what? None.
None.
My print call return type is what? None. Now, come here. This statement, you can take it. My first statement is like what? True. So that it is go to the next level statement. Next level statement executed. If it is executed, what it is going to print?
None.
What it is going to print? Sachin it is going to print. So my Sachin printed. This particular call gives me which value?
None.
Particular call gives me which value? Come on, function call gives me which value? Return value, right? Function call gives me which value? Return value or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay,
Yes.
if it's like return value, what is the return value of my print? What is the return value of my print?
None.
None. Here is my none or not. Now, if I execute this one, what is the output? If I execute this one, what is the output? It is valid or invalid? Tell me. This statement is valid or invalid? Okay, 100% valid only, right? Previous only. Here, print you written. Instead of print, I written like direct value now. What's wrong with this? Okay, now see, A is equals to 10. True or false? A equals to 10. True or false? True. Okay, now it is go to the next level expression or not. Now this value true or false? None. Okay, there is no value. So whenever it is not true, what is the value? Final value is what? Come on, what is the value? Lost value is what? What is the lost value? Tell me, what is the lost value? None, right? So the
None.
lost value it is going to return or not. Now, for example, if I write like false, what is the answer now? What is the answer now? First one is like true, so that it is go to the next level statement. Okay, after that nothing is there. Now here false. So this is the lost value. What is the output? My lost value only the output or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Whenever if you put something like this, now tell me, A is equals to 20. True or false?
False.
False. If it is a false, will it go to the next level statement? This is only the lost statement. If it is like false, is my end go to the next level statement, or this is itself lost statement?
This itself is lost
Lost statement. If it is itself lost statement, what is the lost statement value? False. So that false is the output or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So that here, if I write like print something, whatever it may be, syntactically it is 100% valid. Syntactically it is like 100% valid. Now the first level statement is like true, so that it is go to the next level statement. It is going to execute, okay, print Dhoni, so that my Dhoni printed, and finally the output is what? My Dhoni printed. My print return type is what? My print return type is what? None. That the reason, okay, it is not true, okay, it is not false. The last value is like none, equal to false only. The next level statement is not there, so that it gives me what? None value or not. Yes or no? Now I'm going to write something like this. It's valid or invalid?
Valid.
It is valid or invalid?
Valid.
Okay, so what is the output it's going to print?
True.
What output it's going to print?
True. Output will be true.
So simple, right? First statement true, false? True. Yes or no? True. So that it is go to the next level statement or not? Yes.
Yes.
What is my next level statement? Fn call. So that my Fn called. So what it is going to print?
True.
Print Fn. So that my Fn printed. This function call gives me what? One value. What is the value?
True.
True. See this function call gives me value true. So this one is like true, and the next one also true. After that, no statements are there. What is my final statement value? Last statement value is what? True. So that my true printed or not? Yes, no? Come on. Agreed?
Yes.
This is the way and is going to work. So if my first statement is like true, then only it is go to the next level statement. Simple. The next level statement, whatever the value, okay, if it is like break, that value is going to return. If it is not break, it is go to the next level statement. Yes or no? So it is always returns me the final value or not. That one simply you can remember. End will go to the next level statement whenever the first statement is like true. Okay. End always gives me what? The final statement return value. Final statement value only it is going to return or not. Final statement, whatever it may be. Agreed? Any questions? What about R? What about R? Come on, what about R? You know that. Okay, these are like basic things.
If
When-
first, if first statement is true, then it will not check the second statement.
Yeah, simple, right? Whenever the first statement is like true, it will not go to the next level statement or not. Any one of this one is like true, my output is like what? True or not? Yes, sir. Now, if you come here, okay, both are true, true only. Okay. Now the next one is like false or true. Output is like true only. True or false, my output is like what? True only. My false or false, my output is like what? False, right? So when my or statement or logical operator go to the next level statement, whenever it is like a false, right? Yes or no? If it is like true, no need to go, right? Why? Because if it is like true, my output is like true only. In between, whatever the output, it's not a matter for us or not. Yes, no. Come on. Okay, when my or go to the next level statement means whenever it is like false, then only it is go to the next level statement or not. Yes or no? Whenever it is like true, will it go to the next level statement or not go? Will it go to the next level statement or not go? It will never. Why? Because okay, it is not. Okay, why? Because it is not go. Okay, it is not affected. The next level statement. Okay, on the output or not. The next level statement, whatever the output, it's not affected or not. If it is like true. If it is like true, it is like true only. Either it may be true, it may be false, it may be something else, it's not a matter. Yes or no? Okay, so let's write some statement here. Okay. Now, my output A equals to 10 or B equals to 30. What is my output? Okay, simple. Everyone knows this one. What is my output? By logical, right? What is my output? Come on. My A equals to 10 means it's like a true. Okay, it will never go to the next level statement. Any one of the statement is like true. It's like a okay, output is like true only or not. Yes or no? Now here, if I write print such, what is my output? If I write like print such, what is my output?
True.
What is my output? It's like true only. Na? It's like true only or not. Why? Because it's like true, it will never go to the next level statement or not. Yes or no? Come on. Okay. Now, for example, if I write like this, what's my output? If I write like this, what is my output? Can anyone?
None.
Come on. Okay, exact output tell.
None.
Now again here Sachin it is going to print Sachin it is going to print. Now here also see okay final output okay final value is what here also see here we not change anything the output okay this is like predefined things okay. Now whenever the first one is like false as you said it is go to the next level statement or not. Okay, next level statement also expecting if you are expecting a boolean then the time it should be like a boolean value but it is not boolean value right. What is the value of this one? Come on, what is the value? Print Sachin. Sachin printed, that's okay, it's not a matter for me. Okay, print Sachin returns me what? Print
None.
Sachin returns me what? None, right? None, right? That is the final one. After that, do you have anything? After that, do we have anything?
No.
No, right? So that it is stopped there itself, and my final value is going to return or not.
Yes.
That's the point. Okay, whenever it is like true, it is not go to the next level statement. It is not go to the next level statement. Okay. Now, for example, if I write like or print Dhoni, if I write like this, then if I write like this, then come on. Okay, first one is like false. Go to the next level statement. None also kind of false only. It's not true. Simply you can say like it's not true. That the reason Sachin printed. Go to the next level statement or not. Yes or no? Okay, this one is what Dhoni printed. It's true or false? Not true. So that it is go to the next level statement. But that statement is not there. So my final statement is what? Come on. What is my final statement?
None.
Okay, my final statement is like none, right? So that none is executed or not. Okay, na? Easy. Okay. What about not? What about not? Hmm? What about not? It's like opposite value, you can say. Okay. For example, true. If I write like print, if I write like print, not C, not C. Okay. What is the output? Not C. What is the output? Okay. If it is like true, not C is nothing but okay. It's like false or not. Okay. If it is like false, not C is nothing but it's like true or not. It's like true or not. It's like true or not. Okay, na? This is about not C. So remaining things we'll see in tomorrow session. So today onwards, we are going to share you the videos through Google Drive. Who not shared the email IDs in the group, just you can share it. Okay. Bangalore Institute, I received your emails. I got it yesterday. So that don't worry about that one. I'm going to share you the videos. Okay. Bangalore batch. Stack Python. So how we can download this running nodes and our programs, I'm going to show. Is like newcomers. Can you go to remaining people who not share your email ID? Just you can share in the group. Our group is there, right? Just share in the group. Okay, if you already shared and if you know how to download the programs, you can drop. Feel free to drop, no problem. Okay, Bangalore, just see. Can you open this kalamschools.com? This website, can you open first? Harsha and Subramaniam. You open your that website what I shared. Once you open that website, go to the notes section and click on the full stack Python. Are you able to click on the full stack Python? Now go to the notes section and click on the full stack Python. Once you click on the full stack Python, here there are two download buttons are there. One download button for running nodes. Okay, this is the running nodes till yesterday, I added today's one also. I'm going to add today's one is this one, right? I'm going to add today's notes also. Okay, this is the one running notes. You can download the running notes from here. You can download the programs from here. Click on this download programs button, class programs button. Now it is downloaded on zip file in your downloads folder. If you open the zip file, you can see all the programs day 1 to till today. You can see all the programs day 1 to till today. Okay, now if you want this running notes also, you can download it from here. Now you can see the running notes. Okay, day 1 to till today here. Okay, Bangalore batch, just you can download like this. Understood? Harsha and Subramaniam, is it okay? Okay, if you have any issues, just let your admin know so that okay we can help you. Okay, so your email IDs I got it. Okay, today onwards we are going to share you the videos. Previous videos you can take it from the YouTube. I'll share you the YouTube link if you want previous videos also. I will try to okay download and share with you those videos also. Okay, but now you can go through the videos from YouTube. Today onwards I'm going to share through Google Drive. Okay, who not shared the email IDs, just share your email IDs. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. We'll continue the things into another session. Bye.